What's up, YouTube? This is Tam, owner of SexyPartiesRock.com. I'm coming to you live from one of my lovely bathrooms. There's a lot of people in my house, so I'm trying to record this and not have all the background noise, so excuse me for being in the restroom. Anyway, so I just kind of wanted to touch on the last topic that I talked about, just because I have the visual aids this time. I don't know if you guys can see these, but these are Benoit balls. So these are the balls that I was talking about that help you to strengthen your Kegel muscles or your vaginal wall and making it more tight and pleasurable for you and your partner. So that's them. You can hear them hitting together, and I'll put them down. See how loud they are? That's what I mean when I say they're weighted. So for all you ladies who laughed at me when I said mine fell out the first time, now you know why I say that. These suckers are heavy. So keep that in mind when you're walking around. Don't get too fancy and too confident the first time you use them. Be in the house, please, because they're going to fall out. Anyway, okay, so what I want to talk about today is, keeping yourself fresh. I'm not a fan of douche. Never been a fan. Quite frankly, it's counterproductive. It washes out everything. It clears out good bacteria, bad, whatever. So then therefore you're left with this vagina that is not pH balanced, which leaves you susceptible to yeast infections, bacterial infections, even acquiring STDs. It raises your chances. I mean, even though you should be protecting yourself, people, but I'm just saying, when you remove or you impact the pH and it's off, then you open yourself up to all kinds of nastiness. Anyway, so I know this is going to turn around backwards in the camera, but I'll put it close. This is called Refresh Vaginal Gel. What it does, you can see, eliminates vaginal or feminine odor, and it relieves feminine discomfort. Alright, so my doctor told me about these a couple of years ago. These things are awesome, especially, remember when I had the second baby, I had a couple of issues just because of stitching and all of that jazz and keeping it clean, and I think these, I should thank the maker. It helped me to keep it fresh because, when you have that, just had a baby, you really can't clean it per se, and you damn sure shouldn't be dushing and, any of that jazz. So with the perineal, I can never say that word, so forgive me, washing and then using these, because it's small enough to insert it and irritate it, and it kept it fresh. These say 72-hour lifespan as far as the product and how long it'll last. If there's nothing wrong with you, i.e. you don't have a yeast infection, bacterial, etc., then to me they last longer than that. Like, I go through a box of 4 in a 4-month period. I just use them right after the cycle and keep it moving. You definitely can tell the difference. You definitely have a clean sensation. So for those of you who are dushing, for that feeling, I really would, recommend that you change to these. No, I'm not a physician, but, I've been around, and like I said, my doctor basically recommended this to me, and I've talked to other doctors as well that recommend these and basically push these on their patients who are the dushing type. So again, 72 hours, there's 4 in a box. Again, they'll last me 4 months. If you want to use them every 3 days, you can. That's what the box says. Also, they make a product called Refresh Pro B, which is a supplement, and it's a probiotic, so it helps to keep your flora intact in your vagina so that you won't get a yeast infection. Also, a lot of people, I just wanted to say, a lot of people don't realize that they have a latex allergy. A lot of ladies, a lot of my customers were like, oh my God, sometimes it just doesn't smell so great after sex, and there's that after sex smell. Okay, well, are you using a latex condom? Yeah, we're using latex condoms. Okay, you may be allergic to latex. It's not uncommon. I'm allergic to latex. There are other options out there. There's lambskin. I think it's polypropylene, if I'm saying that right. And something else. I can't call the other name, but there are a couple of other products that will hold up, and they protect you from STDs. They protect you from being pregnant, but they're just not latex material. So check into that also, especially if you're like, oh, or if you have like a burning sensation after using it, that's also an indicator of having a latex allergy. And that can be very bad over time, so get that checked out, and that definitely will increase the health of your vagina as well. That can also weaken your muscles. It can do a lot of things. It can damage it, and you don't really know that it's being damaged. Okay, so that's my little spiel on Refresh. Again, this is how it looks. One side and then the other side. The probiotics is really good. I have one that I've used theirs. I just prefer the little drink that I use. It's called Good Belly, so that's another one if you're into probiotics or you're looking for something to naturally help maintain your vaginal flora. What else did I want to say? Besides that, I think that's about it. So make sure you don't have a latex allergy. You know, keep it fresh, keep it tight with the Benoit balls, and you're basically on the road to some really pleasurable sex. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Also, sometimes when you are engaging in sex with a new partner, your body, and if you're not protecting yourself, or if you're to that point where you feel like you don't have to, or you're using some other method, you can have an issue with your pH being off. It could be something that he ate. It could be a soap that he used. It could be tons of things that, you know, that are not related to STD. And keep in mind, we're talking about something outside of an STD. These come in handy as well. So again, after the cycle, after sex, just to maintain a freshness, after getting over a yeast infection, bacterial infection, any of that sort of thing. So I hope you guys found this informative. Again, you can check us out at www.sexypartiesrock.com. Also, we're on Facebook, Sexy Parties Rock. Rate, subscribe, comment, refer us to your friends. Please, please, please send us topics or questions that you have on products, anything like that. We love that, and we use it in our video segments as well as our Facebook page. All right, until next time, you guys have a great night, great weekend, and keep it sexy. Peace.